Oh, okay. We're all family, yeah. Guru must come without shoes inside?
Yes.
Come with shoes.
On the side, on the side.
Ashes drink, we ashes drink. Ashes drink, with ashes drink. Go. Yeah. What's your If you can make a walkthrough.
No.
That's good. Same front center. Clean. Right hand above the middle. For the next one. In the next one. महाविघ्नेश्वराय नमो नमः। महामृदुर्विष्णुशिवरणं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्याये सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये यज्ञाधर्मधान्यं गजाधर्मगणशमनेकनन्दानां भक्तानां मेघनन्दं पवास्महे मोषिकवाहनाय ॐ गणनायकाय मोषिकवाहनाय ॐ गणनायकाय गणनाय वक्रनन्दाय गजाधरसन्निधमादरोगकरामणमाविघ्नेश्वराय नमो नमः। सुनक्षत्र शुभयोग शुभाकरणा एकश्रेवरविशेषकृष्णायां प्रसामदमानायां भाद्रपदे निवासनायो नाम्निः मोक्षसाम्राज्य जीवात्मा परमेश्वराय शरणागर्ये शरणं भुवास्महिं प्रपञ्चपदयस्य वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देवताय सर्वमन्त्रणाय नमो नमः। पठितं कुरु मे वलमिग गरिकथ मदिमद आगुनिल गुरे तोडुडाय सबियन बड़ेवियोरि तोवल मदे सोदिकाडुडाय सुतलै मुडिबोसियन पल्लम कमल कल्वन ये दुडाय मलनां विनां पडिन्तनिन्तरम सैध ईदुडाय विडमार्पण मेवियोगमानवनन्रे अरुणाचलीश्वरयन्न बोधनाय सदं मरणाद कपालीश्वर श्री वैद्यनाथाय नमो नमः। நமச்சிவாய வாரியம் நாடந்தால் வாரியம் எம்மை பொழுதும் என் நின்றல் நீங்கள் நான் தான் வாங்க ஈசனடி போற்றி அந்நியடி போற்றி சிவன் சேனடி போற்றி மாயக்கரிக்க மன்னனடி போற்றி தென்னாருடைய சிவனை போற்றி எண்ணாதவர்க்கமிதமாய் போற்றி ஏக்கம் பத்துரையந்தனை போற்றி பாகம் பெண்ணுருவானாய் போற்றி குவளை கண்ணை குணங்காங்க அவடம் தானே மதனை காங்க அகிலாந்த கோரி பிரம்மாத நாயகம் ஓம் கற்புர நிராஜன தீபம் சமர்ப்பியாமிம் சிவகாம சுந்தரே சிதம்பரநாதாயம் ஓம் பூர்ணமதயே நமோ நமः மணி ஓம் சாந்தே சாந்தே சாந்தி ஓம் திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். Can we have the 4 minutes? Kindly come forward. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Slide.
Come guys. Sivaya Namah. Sivaya Namah.
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now open for public viewing, so we ask you to please come through, pay your respects, and once you have offered your last respects, you may console the family, and thereafter there is some formalities in the form of tributes, which we will get to after the viewing is done. So I ask you to please come through in an orderly fashion, single file, offer your respects whilst the music is continuing. Thereafter we will return with the formalities. Thank you. Shanti
afternoon, everyone. And thank you for being here to honor the life of our beloved Revashini Naidu. My name is Sudira, and I've had the privilege of being the master of ceremonies at Megan and Ravash's wedding just over 21 years ago. And I stand here again not because this moment is easy, but because of the bond we shared that spanned over 2 decades, especially over the last few years. She became a dear sister to me, a friend, a travel companion, and just a beautiful, beautiful soul. Although her life was short, she truly lived it. She was a devoted mother to Sankali and to Kaivalya, a cherished wife, and to Megan. She was the youngest daughter to Vijay and Pat, and her only sister was Sudira. Her greatest pride by far, though, were her 2 daughters, Kami and Kai, and the love that she shared with her husband, Megan. And of course, not forgetting Bentley, her adorable son. She faced her journey with cancer with courage and faith and grace. Her presence, her kindness, her quiet determination spoke volumes, reminding us that even a life short-lived can be done so exquisitely with the grace and fortitude that Ravash lived. As Khalil Gibran wrote, life and death are one, even as the river and the sea are one. Today we honor the life, release her with love, and hold her spirit close in our hearts. As we gather here today, there are many of you who would love to share your reflections, your love, your sentiments, and we'd love to have each and every one of you here on the podium or at the podium. But please can I ask you to be brief so that we allow everyone the opportunity to share their heart and their soul with Ravash before she leaves. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
So our first speaker for this afternoon is Yakshini Naidu. She's a very close and dear friend to Revash. I saw Yakshini here just a moment ago.
Good afternoon, one and all. We gather here today to honor someone whose presence shaped my life in ways words can barely explain. My childhood best friend and soulmate. We grew up together not just as friends, but family. We survived school, teenage years, and every kind of drama you can imagine. We got into trouble more times than we could count. Sometimes for laughing too loud, sometimes for sneaking around where we weren't supposed to, and sometimes for just being two kids who thought the world was ours. Looking back, those moments feel like treasures now. They were the kind of memories that stitched our hearts together forever. Revashini had a way of making life feel lighter. We went through all life's critical milestones together, and there's no one else I would have wanted rather than her. Her sense of humor was one of her brightest gifts. Even in the toughest times, she could find a moment to make you laugh. She had this way of saying something perfectly timed that lifted the entire room. Her laughter wasn't a sound, it was a feeling, one that made you feel lighter, safer, and understood. Our moms were best friends, just like us, and our families felt like one big home. When I lost my mom, it was one of the hardest times of my life. Through it all, Revashini stood beside me with a quiet understanding that only she could give. She didn't need to say much. Her presence, her support, and her love were enough. As life moved forward, it took us in different directions. We had different responsibilities, different paths, and different challenges. But no matter how far apart we were or how busy life became, our connection never faded. We had one of those rare, unshakable soul connections, the kind where even months apart couldn't change anything. We could always pick up right where we left off, as if no time had passed. And as she grew older, she became even more extraordinary. I'm so proud of the mother and wife she was. She was a fiercely protective mother, the kind who would do anything to keep her children safe and loved. Every decision she made was with them in mind. Her strength, her softness, and her courage as a mother will live on in them forever. She was also a devoted and dutiful wife, supportive, caring, and deeply committed. She was the heart of her home, the glue that kept everything together, and the warmth that made her family feel complete. Today, even though we say goodbye, the truth is that people like Revashini never really leave us. She lives on in her children, in her family, and in all of us who loved her so deeply. She lives in the memories of our childhood mischief, our teenage adventures, our deep talks, and our unbreakable connection. For me, she will always be the friend who grew up with me, who got into trouble with me, who supported me through loss, and laughed with me with her entire heart. Thank you, Revashini, for every chapter we shared. I will carry you with me for the rest of my life, and I will always love your girls as you did. To Megan, Sankhavi, and Kaivalya, I had her past. You had her future, and it was a beautiful life, and one that she was immensely proud of in her last moments. Towards the end, all her thoughts were around your well-being. She loved you all unconditionally and will remain with you always in spirit. To Uncle Pop and Anna Vijay, you raised the most phenomenal human being, a life cut short, but a life more meaningful than words could say. And to Sudira, we've lost a sister today, but we've gained a protector in heaven. Revash showed us her courage and bravery through a difficult few years. and through it all, she fought for life. Just imagine how she would protect her loved ones from above. Rest well, Revash, until we meet again, my beautiful sister.
Sayadaw. I still remember the day I met Revashini. I was going to have Sayesta on Tuesday and Megan said he had met someone wonderful and wanted us to meet her on the Saturday. The picture from that day still stands on their dressing table. Revashini and I formed an instant bond that saw us having a lifetime of memories. She became not only my sister, friend, confidant, but also my other half when we were out together. Our love for travel took us to on many holidays, local and abroad. I still remember our first trip to Europe. There we were, 4 adults and 4 small kids, trying hard not to miss planes and getting suspicious looks from airport security. Thereafter, we went almost yearly to different countries and had numerous adventures. Revash was a beautiful, stylish, graceful, always full of laughter and ready to entertain. Over the years, she practiced her cooking skills and soon her curries competed with her mom's. Her home was always immaculate, and I will miss teasing her about her mop and dirty buster. We will miss her kindness, quiet strength, love for life, and infectious laughter. We were all so blessed to have her in our lives, and I know the group will miss her and it will never be complete again. She was a nurturing, loving, protected, devoted mother to Kai and Kavi, and a dedicated wife to Megan, and not forgetting his interpreter. The unconditional love she showed for her family and friends set her apart from others. They say life is unpredictable, and this year has taught us this painful lesson. I will always love you, Revash, and forever cherish the memories we created together. I don't know who I will sit next to now at family functions, or who I would share our secret jokes with. We promised to take care of Megan, Kai, and Kavi. I leave you with this. God saw you getting tired, and a cure was not to be. So he put his arms around you and whispered, "Come to me." With tearful eyes, we watched you slowly fade away. Although we loved you dearly, we would not make you stay. A golden heart stopped beating. Your hard-working hands put to rest. God broke our hearts to prove to us He only takes the best. Rest in peace, Revashini.
Must
goes to my Reva, the epitome of grace, elegance, style, and beauty. It's unbearable to imagine a life without you. We had so many plans that will never be. I know you've begun your journey to a pain-free, joyous place where peace prevails. You'll be welcomed with open arms. I've prayed for you to be free of the agony you endured in recent weeks, but also prayed for a miracle for you to stay a while longer. Your absence has already left a gaping hole in my heart. You are my baby sister, but always my fierce protector. We were more than sisters. I'm sure we had a soul connection in a previous life. We were supposed to grow old together, but cancer had other plans. Yet you put up the bravest fight, and you did it twice. We walked that tough road together, and there was such hope. You beat it again. Now the hope is gone along with you. I will miss our video calls, silly chats, your pics of Bentley's antiques, your humor, your shopping sprees, inside jokes, your superb taste in everything, your delicious food, and most of all, your beautiful face and your voice. I will miss the love and bond we shared as sisters. I would have done anything to trade places with you, to spare you the excruciating pain. But all I could do was be there by your side until the end. Reva, you always gave your everything to your precious family until your last breath. If you knew Revashini, you'd know that Megan, Sankavi, Kaivalya, and Bentley were her reason for being and the center of her world. Megan, thank you for being the best husband to my sister. You gave her the world and fulfilled her life with your immense love. Now our loss is heaven's gain. You touched our lives profoundly during your short time here. You brought Kevin and I together and always made sure Mom and Dad were cared for. Your legacy lives through your gorgeous son Kavi and Kaivalya, and I will fulfill my promise to you to always take care of your babies. You broke all our hearts, but you are now finally at peace. I love you forever, my darling sis. This is not goodbye, but until we meet again, you will always be the wind beneath my wings. Sudira.
Hi everyone, my name is Denise Governor, and I've been drawn to the honor of being Auntie Revashini's niece. But my biggest honor lies in being able to speak on behalf of my cousins, Auntie Revashini's daughters, Samkavi and Kaivalya. So with the most love in my heart, this one is from Auntie Revashini's eldest daughter, Samkavi. Today I write this with a heart full of love and ache, remembering my mom, the strongest woman I have ever known. I will always be proud of her for fighting her battle with so much of strength, courage, and grace. She faced every day with determination that inspired everyone around her, and she fought so hard until the very end. She wasn't just my mom, she was my best friend. I will forever miss our coffee dates, lunch dates, and our mornings with Bentley. And most of all, I'll miss my favorite shopping partner. Those simple moments are the ones that have carved the deepest place in my heart. She was the best mother I could have ever asked for, and the one who loved me fiercely, guided me gently, and stood beside me always. Not having her here with me physically will always be hard, and the world feels different without her presence. But I hold on to the hope that she's no longer suffering, and that she's finally at peace. Mom, I will love you forever. Your strength, your laughter, your love will live in me for the rest of my life. And although I miss you more than words could ever describe, I carry you with me in everything I do. This next one is from Auntie Revashini's youngest daughter, Kaivalya. As I stand here before you all, I really have no idea what to say. I'm surrounded by the people I love and the people who love my mom so incredibly much. Yet the one person I love the most isn't here alongside me. Mommy, I'm absolutely heartbroken that you had to leave me so soon. I'll miss out on so many mother-daughter experiences with you, and although that breaks me, I'm so grateful for the short time we had together. You left bits and pieces of yourself everywhere. I still hear you yelling at Bentley through some coffee, who filled that role perfectly. I see your beautiful smile. I see your bravery and determination every single day. You continue to inspire me. I'm so proud of how hard you fought. It truly amazes me. I watched you go through chemo, radiation, and surgeries with such positive energy, which I truly find admirable. Mom, you're my favorite person ever, and I'm truly the best friend I could have asked for. I'm going to miss our car karaoke sessions, our shopping trips, and our movie dates so much. Just remember, when you pass away from cancer, the cancer dies too. It's not a loss, it's a draw. I love you forever and ever, my soldier and my warrior. I hope you rest in peace. Thank you.
I
So the one person that stood tirelessly at Revash's bedside for the last few years, more so during her cancer journey, was no doubt Megan. He did so every single day, tirelessly and obviously intensely emotional for him, but he gave her the strength and the fortitude that she may have needed on her own personal, deep, excruciatingly painful journey. It was by no means easy for him, but he was the pillar and the rock that stood behind her, especially over the last couple of months. As you can imagine, Megan is broken beyond words, but he has managed to put together something that he's asked me to play as his tribute to Revash today.
Hi baby, this is so difficult. I've known you for more than half your life. From the very first time I saw you, I knew our futures were sealed. You loved me unconditionally. Even though I drove a blue and white City Golf with 3 spare tires and a door that wouldn't open. Thank you for choosing me. I am so fortunate and so grateful for the time we shared. We had 2 beautiful children together, the loves of our lives. They brought us so much joy and were the center of your world. You worked quietly in the background to make sure our family was comfortable. You stood behind me, supported me, and always encouraged me to advance in my career. Only recently, when you were sick and I had to help out, did I fully understand and appreciate the difficulties of your duties. You became the best cook, the one who ensured that meals were ready, warm, and always on time. I am going to miss my favorite sugar beans and roti on Mondays for supper. I've never tasted a better curry. You got up early and prepared my lunch every single day for work. Even though there were many fast food outlets around me, I can count on one hand the number of times I ever had to buy lunch. Because every meal from you was prepared with so much love. We had so many adventures together, evident from the thousands of photos on my Google. When I scroll through them now, it brings tears to my eyes. You were always the bright spark in our group, and we always left the planning to you. I am so grateful for all those memories we shared. Everyone who knows you knows your attention to detail, from your hair, nails, makeup, and attire to your kitchen and home. Sometimes I would move a chair out of place just to irritate you. I see these habits in our girls, and it reminds me of you. When you received your diagnosis, I was utterly shattered. We were finally in the right place in our lives and had so many plans for the future. Yet you accepted it with such valor and helped me help you during this long journey. Every day you faced new challenges, which you accepted and still held your head high. You cared for others even when you were in pain. That was you. I promised to hold your hand tightly through this journey. We had the best medical teams in place, but God had other plans for you. And now you're gone. everything seems quieter and dimmer. I don't know how I will walk through this life without you. But I promise you this. I will walk with your memories right beside me, constantly reminding the girls and myself of all the little things you used to do. We will not forget your smile, your laughs, your giggles, and we will keep your legacy held high. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for choosing me. Thank you for the life we built together. Rest in peace, my love. I will always love you.
From Revash's uncle in Canada, Uncle Pat's brother, Navi Governor, and it goes, today we say goodbye to our beloved niece and cousin Revashini, a vibrant, unforgettable soul. At 46, She lived with a boisterous energy that filled every room, full of laughter, confidence, and a beauty that was both elegant and effortless. I had the privilege of watching her grow up from a bright-spirited child into the remarkable woman she became. Her presence was larger than life, and her warmth and love was genuine. Losing her leaves a void that words can hardly express, but the memories she gave us, her humor, her boldness, her kindness, will stay with us. It pains us deeply that we cannot be there in person, but please know that we are holding each one of you close in thought and prayer. Revashini's beautiful spirit, her elegance, and her joyful, boisterous personality will forever live in our memories. May her soul rest in peace, and may we find comfort in the love she leaves behind.
Om Sai Om Narayana Om Sweet Lord. Om Sai Om Narayana Om Sweet Lord. Due to some to thee.
Before I read out the next message from Leighton Martin, a very good friend of Revash's from her campus days, I'd like to invite anybody who wishes to pay tribute to Revash or her family to please come through. You have a few moments. We are at the latter half of the afternoon, so if I could ask you to make your way through, I'm going to play Leighton's message.
Also, condolences to Captain DJ as well, the girls and Sudira. Just a little tribute from myself and the girls to Yakshini. Today we celebrate Revashini, a bright, cheerful soul who filled every moment with warmth. We met together till school, where the laughter became part of my happiness. Memories, crazy lift clubs, rides every day, picnics in our free time, and so much more. She stood by my side as my maid of honor. At my wedding, a reminder of how deeply she shaped my life with joy, loyalty, and light. Her time with us was far too short, but the love and positivity she shared will still be with me forever. I celebrate not with sorrow, but with gratitude for the friendship and laughter and beautiful moments we're lucky enough to share. Revashini, thank you for everything you light in all of us. Thanks again.
Bye.
as we close in on the latter half of the afternoon, I'd like to, on behalf of the family, extend sincere gratitude to every person here today. Your presence, your prayers, and your love are a comfort during this heartbreaking time. To those who travel from near and far, thank you for honoring Revash today. To the friends, colleagues, staff, neighbors, and extended family who supported her and the family through her journey, your kindness will never be forgotten. A special thank you to the medical team, caregivers, and everyone who walked alongside the family during the difficult months. Your compassion brought light into every dark moment. Thank you to Shane and the Bhajan group for your exquisite renditions. To Megan and Kavi and Kai, thank you for sharing your mom and your wife with us. We grieve with you and we stand with you. And finally, to our beautiful Revashini, thank you for your elegance that you brought into our world. Thank you for the memories you gifted us. Thank you for showing us that even a quiet life can echo loudly in the hearts of others. May your soul rest in eternal peace, my darling sister. May your journey be blessed, and may we honor you by living with the same grace you carry every day. this is your last opportunity, if you wish, to say your tributes. And before I end, I've got a very late tribute from Crystal Lee. And it goes, to a beautiful soul that lived a life full of grace and elegance. I'm so saddened and heartbroken to know that I won't be hearing your beautiful voice or seeing your incredible smile. I'm reminded of how young I was to have attended your beautiful wedding to Uncle Megan. And being as young as I was, I wanted my fairy tale to be just like yours. My dearest Auntie Revash, I miss you dearly. On behalf of Balin and Jennifer, Delilah and Karen, as well as the extended Naidu family, we want to express our love to Uncle Megan, Kavi and Kaivalya. God's strength and comfort is with you. And you now have an angel watching over you. After this last bhajan, we're going to have any last tributes, and then I'm going to close.
Sai Mata Pita Nirandu Sata Sai Mata Pita Nirandu Sata Tere Share Sai
Today we gather with sorrow and heavy hearts, but also deep gratitude to honor the life of a remarkable human being. A beloved younger sister whose presence shaped our lives in ways words can barely capture. I've known Revash for a little over 20 years. I've seen her grow from a little naive girl to a strong, courageous woman, a devout wife to Megan and loving mother to Sankavi, Kaivalya, and Betty. Revash was many things: gentle yet strong, humble yet courageous, quiet in her kindness yet loud in her love. She had a way of making each person feel seen, heard, and valued. Whether it was through a warm smile, thoughtful message, or simply showing up when it mattered the most, she offered her heart generously and without hesitation. Her peculiar laugh, her snide, witty comments, her gentle presence, her eagerness and willingness to travel, and getting her way subtly. These are the things we will miss. But they are also the gift she leaves behind, woven onto the fabric of our memories. Though our hearts are broken, we take comfort in knowing that her life was meaningful, that she touched countless souls, and that her legacy will remain in all who were fortunate enough to know her. To know Revash was to love her. We will honor her not only with our grief, but with the way we now choose to live. Life is short and unpredictable, so live it to the fullest. We had good times together. We laughed with you. We cried with you. We could not feel your pain. You fought hard and you fought brave. You are now in a better place. Dear Pat. My sincere admiration goes to Megan, who stood by you and fought with you till the bitter end. Megan, I salute you. Not failing to mention Sankavi and Kaivalya, Uncle Pat, Auntie Vijay, Sudan, Kevin, and all of those that came to your side in support and well wishes. Gratitude to you all. But it seems that God had other divine plans for you, and you therefore had to leave us sooner. We all have lost a beautiful soul, but gained a guardian angel. Rest peacefully, dear Revash. Thank you for everything you were, and everything you still are to us. You will be loved, remembered, and carried with us. You've always had my back, I know, and hopefully you will continue to do so. Thank you for the gift of life. Till we meet again.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're most welcome to view Revash for the last time as we close this afternoon. And I'd like to do a final farewell message. But you're most welcome to please come through. And I'm going to hand over to you, Kian, shortly. I'm just going to close. As we come to the end of this service, we hold close the precious memories of a woman who moved through life with quiet beauty and remarkable grace. Today we let her go with love, not because we are ready, but because her soul is ready to rest. She taught us that elegance is not in what you wear, but in how you live. She showed us that strength doesn't have to be loud to be powerful. And she reminded us that even a gentle presence can transform a room, a family, a life. As she journeys back to the light, we release her with full hearts and a deep sense of gratitude for the years we were blessed to share with her. To her beloved husband and daughters, may you always feel her guiding light, softly, the way she lived. To her friends, may her laughter travel with us wherever we go. And to her soul, may may Sri Satya Sai Baba's grace lead you home. Go in peace, our beautiful sister. Go in love. Your story remains with us always. Kian.
dearest family and friends, ladies and gentlemen, it's an humble request for those who have not viewed, for those who wish to pay your last respects, to kindly come forward. Once again, the family wishes to express their sincere thanks and appreciation to each and every one of you for taking up the time today to be with them during this difficult time in their lives. For your contributions and condolences, I want to say a very big thank you. Today, on behalf of the Amshanga Funeral Services, we want to convey our deepest sympathies to the bereaved families. We want to pray to the Almighty that He showers His precious blessings upon this family to overcome this unbearable loss. We're now going to call immediate families forward to offer the goodbye roses, after which the pallbearers may kindly come forward. We're going to do one last song for the goodbye roses, after which we'll have the final.
Sai
विमले सत्यकाम सत्यसङ्कल्प सर्वकाम सर्वगण्ड सर्वरस सर्वसङ्कल्पादिगुणमदे हृदाहृतमातृमानादिवेदविल्ल सकल जगदाधारावभासगाय निद्रज्जूत नित्यनिलयिशयानन्दानन्दादीद भ्रुवादि सकल जनिमदे वस्वैस्वानरादि नामरूप निर्वाग सर्वज्ञ सर्वशक्ति समनिदाय सर्वान्तर्यामिये दुष्ट निग्रह शिष्ट परिपालनाय भक्तानुगम्भय प्रमुखीष्म सूक्ष्म कुमार भावाय महानुभावाय हर चरणनिल विलदित वज्रामुसादि वेदानिमिति महाभूषण चलाय कनकमणिमय महर कुण्डल कडग कणिसूत्राङ्गकादि दिव्यभूषणादि भूषिताय नीलमेघ महामेघ समर्पणित विश्वकुञ्ज कल्प दिव्य पीताम्बरदारिणीये जीवैष्णकौतृपादि गोपिताय दीनदयापरमूर्तये श्रीरामचन्द्राय सदकृत्वै नमो नमः
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could kindly ask you to rise for the Achobari closing prayers. Also, could we have our 6 gentlemen or bearers to come through and take your places?
Hare
நெல்லாப் பொழியும் நினையாய் பொழியும் நினைந்தருதை சொல்லாப் பொழியும் துதையாய் பொழியும் தோடாற் பொழியும் எல்லாற் பொழியும் பொறுதருள்வாய் கட்சியே கம்பெனி அசிதோமா சத்கமயா தமசோர்மா ஜோதிர்கமயா